British actor Nicholas Galitzine is playing the historical figure George Villiers in a new TV series. Villiers infamously seduced King James I of England in the 17th century, and his rise to power is the inspiration for the new Starz series Mary and George. Actor Julianne Moore plays his calculating Mother Mary.
Will you find me a wife? I'm sure you have just the girl in mind.
I think we aim higher. James dines soon at Apthorpe with his brother-in-law, the Danish king. And a new friend tells me there are openings for cupbearers.
You want me to hold a man's cup while he swallows?
I'll leave the specifics to you, but it's not a man. It's a king. So...
Wow, Nicholas Galitzine joins us now. Nicholas, thank you very much for being here. This is a steamy series. That is an accurate word to describe it.
It's pretty steamy. I liked your introduction there before. It was very, very apt. Yeah.
It was getting me. It's very watchable. Starz is reliable on that point. This George character that you're playing, a historical figure, a real person, George Villiers. What did you know about him?
Nothing.
Zero.
Nothing at all. And I was blown away to see that most of what we include in the show is true to history, which is astounding.
Yeah, you're essentially weaponized sexually by your mother to accrue power.
That's very, very fitting way of putting it. Yeah, she's the original momager. That's what we like to call Mary. But no, she sends this young man off, her second son, due to inherit nothing. She sends him off to France to become a Renaissance man, and he comes back with this sort of innate power to seduce and to charm, and the king is their target.
The Duke of Buckingham, the character that you play, is beyond the steaminess of the series, was an incredibly powerful man due to his close relationship with James I of England, also King James VI of Scotland, as you know. So describe who he was beyond the steam.
Well, look, I mean, he was a true multi-hyphenate in a way. You know, he came back from France knowing how to ride, to read, to dance. And his ability to charm people and to dominate people, I think, in a way, was truly something to behold. And you know, there was a point whereby King James stepped back from his role. You know, he was a very pacifist king, and George very much took up that mantle and really cast the whole country into a sort of financial ruin at one point.
What did you have to learn through this film that you didn't know before?
Oh God! Okay, so the only thing I came to the filming process with was horse riding. Luckily, because that's kind of the hardest thing to do.
Right.
But then there was some French speaking, which I don't speak, and there was some viola da gamba playing, which is basically old school cello.
Yes.
Which is the hardest thing I've ever had to do is play in front of a room of about 200 people, trying not to laugh at me. You know, trying to be very elegant in my playing. I was not.
A lot of practice. And you wanted to be a rugby player before you became an actor. What was the change?
A natural progression, I think you'll agree. No, you know, I got injured multiple times, concussions, rotator cuff injuries.
Wow.
And, it's very serendipitous that acting kind of happened really a few months after I stopped playing.
I don't want to turn people away from this, but I want to talk about your next film as well, because you're just at South by Southwest, and there's a movie you're in, The Idea of You, with Anne Hathaway. She's play...
Little known actress.
Little known actress. I've heard of her. It's ringing
rings a bell.
Yes. But again, it sounds pretty steamy. You play a younger sexual interest. She's a woman in her 40s.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think a wonderful movie about a woman turning 40, you know, rediscovering her sexual identity with this younger man, and I think it's a really interesting, unique take on the rom-com genre.
What are you thinking there, Jerika?
What are you thinking?
Well, let's just say I just turned 40.
Oh, no, Jerika's got thoughts.
You'll watch. I appreciate that.
Based on Harry Styles fan fiction?
Yes.
Look, I think we like to distance ourselves from that because I think Hayes is very much his own person, and the film that we've made, I think, is really unique and original and stands up very well by itself. But hopefully people will watch.
I'll be watching.
I think they will. Nicholas Galitzine, thank you very much. Mary and George has got that guy in it, and it premieres April 5th on Starz. That's really all you need to know.